What's going on, folks? Ty Smith here, Modern Renaissance Man. If this is your kind of like early time of getting in on this channel, like you've been on this channel within the last month or so and you've been liking it, I still advise you to just kind of still get a feel for the channel and before you subscribe. And I know y'all might hear the TV in the background. Don't worry about that. Family watching some stuff, so pay attention to what I'm saying to you. No, but also if you are part of this channel and you have been watching me for a while, double check to make sure that you still are subscribed, okay? So and don't forget, if this video like this that you like, give it a thumbs up so it can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm, all right? Appreciate it, folks. All right, so this story that I'm getting ready to talk about right here is something that came to me from a lot of my young subscribers. And the subscribers that I have on here are between the ages of 14 and 28 is what this told me. And these 18-year-olds, these 14 to 28-year-olds are suggesting something from Jake Paul. I kind of know who Jake Paul is, and the only reason I know about him because he's Logan Paul's brother, and I know who Logan Paul is because he's a big-time YouTuber, and I think I did a reaction on him on some stuff he said towards my sister, Candace Owens. So anyway, what came is that they said, hey, you know, somebody that they follow on YouTube and on Twitter, Jake Paul made a comment about this current circumstance of what's going on right now within our nation. So it came from his tweet, and it says right here, Jake Paul says, Biden accomplishments. He says, number 1, highest gas prices. Number 2, worst inflation. Number 3, plummeting crypto prices. Number 4, highest rent prices. Number 5, created new incomprehensible language. Oh, no. He's throwing shots at Joe Biden. He says, if you're reading this and voted for Biden and you still don't regret it, then you are the American problem. Wow. And from that, he has 21,000 retweets. He has 5,397 quote tweets. Then he also have 122.5 likes. So what that means is that if some of them actually seen this tweet from Jake Paul, all these retweets and these likes, basically what I'm really focusing on are the retweets. He has 21,000 retweets. So those ones that he got those retweets with, we don't know. We don't know what type of effect or what type of people that actually is going to retweet those themselves. So imagine the massive amount of just overall waves of people that it's going to come across. So anyway, with his tweet though, I think he should have threw in there some little bit of open borders, right? I would have threw in some open borders. Would have thrown in the fact that the violence that we all see going on right now in a lot of states, the whole trying to shove this gun violence thing down people's throat to make it seem like the guns are the bad thing. He could have threw more stuff in there. But like I said, I'm glad that he did what he did in here because at least he did open some people's eyes. Now people say, no, why is that? You like Jake Paul? No, I didn't say that. I know he boxes and all that too. I don't think you should box Butterbean. I think it's Jake Paul or Logan, one of y'all. I don't think either one of y'all should fight Butterbean. So I'm just throwing that out there. But according to what Jake Paul himself has written in here, what it's going to do, and I think it's going to be kind of like I don't know what type of influence or how big of a threat it's going to make it to the Democratic Party per se, but what it will do, it will cause a lot of Jake Paul followers, these younger people. I don't know how old Jake Paul is. Y'all got an idea how old he is? Just a rough figure. 30? He's in his 30s. Jake Paul's in his 30s?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like 31. He's not.
Jake Paul. Yeah. I'm about to look it up real quick. So you guys that are watching this on YouTube right now, I'm looking it up what Jake Paul's age is. Jake Paul is 25 years old. So again, that's why it makes sense that a lot of this I got pretty much this alert that ages 14 to 28 pretty much told me to check this out. So he's 25 years old. He's known as Jake Joseph Paul. He's an American social media personality, professional boxer. Says he initially rose to fame on Vine before playing the role of Dirt Man on Disney Channel series. I don't know what any of that stuff is. My sons might know, but I definitely don't know. So, but I do know he's Logan Paul's brother, and I know Logan Paul was Logan Paul is a big time YouTuber as well, and I know that he got like some flack for recording that suicide or somebody was hanging in the forest in another country. So anyway, the reason I'm saying all that about Jake Paul is because this generation of kids who might have been just doing things based off of their emotions or their feelings or this whole wave of all, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say too much because the video can be demonetized if you talk about the Rainbow Coalition. I'm talking about y'all know what I'm talking about, that the LBGTQ plus HIJK element of P XY equals MX plus B. So it's going to have a lot of people that might start to look at things in a whole different way. So folks, and also I just want to let y'all know, don't let the current conditions right now with the gun violence stuff they're trying to throw out there, all of a sudden Donald Trump name is starting to come up a whole lot more. Do not fall for any of that, because all this is just a political play to get y'all to focus on Donald Trump again. That, oh my God, look how terrible it is. If it wasn't for Donald Trump, it wasn't Donald Trump. Understand this. Donald Trump has nothing to do with what's going on right now. What Jake Paul just mentioned in here, highest gas prices, worst inflation, plummeting crypto prices, highest rent prices ever, created new incomprehensible language. Jake Paul hit it on the head, and Donald Trump has nothing to do with that. All this is a distraction away from what he just mentioned right here, among our open borders. Among, that's what it is. It's just a distraction. So all the whole mass shooting, them trying to focus on guns, bring Donald Trump back up, January 6th, all the insurrection, that's all just to distract you from actually our current conditions of what's going on right now. So anyway, I want to know this from you guys that are the listeners that might be of the Democratic Party, because I got a lot of people that follow me that are. I would like to know from you guys, what do y'all think about what he said right here? He said, if you're reading this and you voted for Biden and you still don't regret it, then you are the American problem. I would like to hear from anyone that disagree with him on that. I want to know what your thoughts on that, So this is going to be pretty interesting of what the feedback will be. But I don't know, because I got a lot of people that are conservative that follow my channel. But you that are watching this right now, if you guys have any friends that may not think like we do, I ask you to send them this video, okay? Send them this video, or let them know about what Jake Paul said. Better, no. I'd rather have, send them this video, because when you send them this video, I want them to respond to what I just asked there again. So let's just say, to those of you, your friends that sent you this video and you're watching this right here, I want you to respond to what Jake Paul said right here. He said, if you're reading this and you voted for Biden and you still don't regret it, then you are the American problem. So now that can be like that can be like a little bit of a rebuttal to when Joe Biden made the comment and he said, if you don't know if you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Then he might say this right there. If you're reading this and you voted for Biden, then you're the American problem. So what say you on this? I'd like to hear this. Like I said, go get your friends, the ones that might be of that certain party. I know I got some people in here that are, they're Democratic themselves too. I just want to know what y'all think of that. And if you do disagree with him on this about being the American problem, I'd like to know, how do you think that you're not if you voted for him? I said I'd like to know. I'm not challenging you or questioning you. I just like to know how you would think that you wouldn't be. Also, let me throw this in there. Are there any of you that are listening right now that you have any regrets? You know what I mean? Do you have any regrets for voting for Joe Biden? If you do have regrets, tell me why. Don't forget also, what Jake Paul didn't mention is the whole thing with the Roe versus Wade, with them trying to push this abortion. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. How far they want to take it is what I'm getting at. I'd like to know, what do you think about all that? But let me slow down. Number one, if you disagree with what he said in here, I'd like to state why. Number two, do you regret voting for Joe Biden and why? That's what I'd like to know. Conservative folks, I know y'all going to just flame up the comment section, which I don't care if y'all do, about what y'all want to say about Joe Biden. Like I said, I don't know much about Jake Paul or Logan Paul, but I do know that within that age group is going to cause some of them to kind of look at things a different way, because everybody, unless you're rich, is being affected by everything that's going on right now. Everybody's being affected by it. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to leave you guys to it. And I can't tell y'all what to do because you guys are grown, but I know there's going to be some people here that are going to be commenting. Some of y'all are going to be nasty. Some of y'all are going to be rude. Let me throw this out there too. Let you know, I do not delete any comments. I don't delete comments at all. I'm all about free speech. You can say what you want to, whatever. But something that does censor your comments is YouTube's AI. If you say any words, cuss words, anything like that, YouTube instantly flags and they put it in this area. And then I have to go to that area and try to actually go through each so-called nasty comment and hit a check mark to say that it's approved. And then there's an option on there. I'm just letting y'all know there's an option on there. It's called a helpful review. If I click a box to try to highlight all of them, there's like 300 some comments. So when I highlight all of them and hit the button to approve, it takes darn near 2 minutes for it to approve all of them. So I got to go one by one, click, click, click. It's faster that way. So I'm just letting you know, because some of y'all think that I censor your comments and I don't. So anyway, folks, yeah, I just want to throw that out there and see what y'all think about all this, because I'm pretty sure it's going to cause a little bit of controversy. I wonder what some mainstream media are going to say about this, and I do wonder what some possible talk shows are going to say about this, or other big-time YouTubers are going to say about this. Dude has millions and millions of subscribers on YouTube, so I wonder if YouTube actually are going to have something to say about that. They're going to start to demonetize his videos. I don't know yet. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing a scenario out there. But anyway, folks, I'm about to get out of here. Appreciate you guys all watching and listening to me ramble on about this. Don't forget, double check, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, okay? And if you are liking it, don't forget to subscribe, okay? And also, give the video a thumbs up so it can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm so this can get out there. You guys all mostly have a cell phone. Are there any contacts in your phone that you did not share this channel with yet? If so, share it with them. And if they do come over, tell them to leave a comment on any of my videos to say, hey, Ty, my friend sent me this way, yada, yada, peanut butter. All right? Appreciate it. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.